I'm Todd Grisham. The fighters are here, and they're about to get it on at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be facing Sergio Maravilla Martinez, weighed in at 160 pounds. He's 5 foot 8 inches tall and has a reach of almost... This is...
This bout is...
All the talking has... And there's the bell for round one. He got out of the way of that right hook. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. The audience absolutely right on top of you in this very special environment here.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. Every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place. They will spot it.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He misses with that straight left. Which fighter will say no mas? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. What do we expect to see here in round two? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. Looks like they're shaking it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter punching, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that. Then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Sergio Martinez is dazed. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. It never happened.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. And there's the bell for round three. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. The Argentine, Martinez, is down. The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left? Hold that thought! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They're going to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To be a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Here we go to the fourth round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one's dare do anything out of turn.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Missing with that right hook. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Talking about Alvarez in that last round. Time for the fifth round. The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Swing and a miss with that hook. He misses with that straight left. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Big heavy blow, and Saul is down. Talk about Alvarez in it. On to the sixth round. They ring the bell, and here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. When are we going to see a jab from these two? When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Lucky that hook didn't score. And he scores with the counter. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to... Here comes round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, Sergio Martinez is down on the canvas. Is he going to be able to make it back up? So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up.
Oh, Johnny, Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know they fight. They know what they're...
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Big Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
There's the bell to start round 8. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Misses with that uppercut. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Nice defense on that left uppercut. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now.
Stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up Maravilla is flat on his back. Apparently hitting his opponent in the face. Some might have thought.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey, ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's an necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets. It sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming, is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Like winner, Charlie cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja, pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger, authoring is August, wordplay is December, that mean my pen is in cinders and my delivery
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Saul Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of one. Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico. The Marvel, sir.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champ.
Expectation. And that's the opening bell, round 1. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Missing with the hook. Look at the redness on the body from all these hooks. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
It's a real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You'd like to see more jabs. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. That big hook doesn't land. Misses with the straight left. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. And there's the bell to start round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring-ride speed. Counter-punches are the best.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That jab doesn't score. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Did you see that? We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. The pound for pound king, Canelo is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your blood.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Hardy.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about Alvarez in that last. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Maravilla is flat on his back. So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Sergio Martinez is rocked. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Great work. I love it. That jab slick. Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
You're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there.
There's the bell for round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking.
Oh, my God, Johnny! Oh, my word, Canelo just got clipped.
1, 2, 3.
Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. Down goes Sergio Martinez.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Alvarez in that. back into the fray here in round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly.
Whoa, Johnny! Sergio Martinez is dazed. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than ever.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Misses with the straight left. Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last. There's the bell for round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3, 4 shot combinations before you've even let one out. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
The jab slightly off target. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Relax. Stick him on the end of the jab. Start gathering your pace, your power shot. Good work.
Here we go. It's round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight. Your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Just misses with that uppercut. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath.
And we enter the 8th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Beautiful counter punch. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That jab doesn't score. They got out of the way of that right hook. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
No surprise.
with all this talent. Soon as we give it a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rates heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculate. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know why they ain't clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change.
They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Saul Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be facing the marvel, Sergio Martinez. He weighed in at 72.6 kilos. He's 178 centimeters tall and has a reach of 108. Saul.
This bout is scheduled.
And this one happened. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Nobody home with that hook. Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in, biting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theatre, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
That left hook just missed. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Which fighter will say no mas? Nice counter shot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Vamos, pata, vamos, pata. Llevo récord de, si gano esta de 15-3, güey. Rankeado.
Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nobody home with that hook. That big hook doesn't land.
No sé si un Full Champions, pero se supone que aquí va subiendo de división, ajá, bueno, de división, güey, como si fueran divisiones. Porque Food Champions solamente son 20 partidos, acuérdate. Y ese aquí son las peleas ilimitadas. Va subiendo divisiones hasta llegar a Undisputed, que sería ser campeón en línea.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Este güey solo tira bombazos. Al round 4 va a estar cansado.
So much firepower here. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
No huevo, va ahorita. Ajá, ¿cómo va?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him,
Ya que se me sale, le damos. Sí, pero vi en tu video que me mandaste que nomás por un tiempo. Así que vale ver.
Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch.
Vi que era como del 20 de febrero al 27 por ahí. Algo así, o no sé si yo me equivoco. El de Steam, pues. El mío creo que viene en el PlayStation Plus Extra.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the
Yo creo que sí se puede.
It's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Sí, güey, la película la vi. De las mejores para mi gusto de zombies. Me gustó mucho, amigo. Y vamos ganando según esto. Acuérdate que necesito noquear para ganarle al Canelo. Estoy en Las Vegas.
Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. If you fight your fight, hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. These punches coming from every angle. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Can they figure out the combination to this thing?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
¿A ti no te gustó, güey, la película?
Just missed with that hook. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. No rest. chest for the
No
wheelie.
mames. Vela ahorita, güey, está buena. Sí, verla.
That counter shot lands.
Sí, está buena, güey.
Very close round with 10
Debería de
seconds to
verla
go.
sobre. Y los pochoclos, no sé qué es.
He is down big time on the scores. There's the bell to start round 5. So the fight will continue.
Te dije que para round 4 o 5 iba a estar jodido, güey. Ya viste, ya cómo camina.
He's gonna throw the kitchen sink at you. You gotta be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart because he's
Pero igual Canelo es de los que más pegada tiene,
Be sharp.
aún estando cansado.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter. Fast fighters got hand speed and footwork. They relax. They're confident. They know they just have to quick first, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Did you see that? Canelo Alvarez just big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas.
No creo que se quiera levantar ya. No tiene nada que hacer.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night.
Dominio total. 59%, güey. Vamos bien, güey. 15, güey. Nada, hay uno, güey, que me falta aprender muchísimo, güey. Muchísimo. Todavía, pero voy por buen camino. Maravilla el mejor, güey, que he probado ahorita. Muy rápido, bueno. Buena pegada. Me gusta mucho el recto de izquierda que tira, güey. Es rapidísimo y pega fuerte. Me falta aprender a quitarme los golpes con movimiento de cintura, güey. He intentado, pero no le agarro la onda todavía. Yo creo que con eso ya quedo puesto para pelearle a quien sea, yo creo. Ándale, el timing, me cuesta agarrar el timing. Pero me he dado cuenta que aún así, güey, aunque uno trate de quitárselo bien, este juego todavía tiene un chingo de errores, güey. Un chingo. Espero que... Se supone que están trabajando en una actualización. Sí, no sé si desgasta menos, pero cuando se te quita cuando se te acaba el bloqueo, la barrita de bloqueo, pues con movimiento de cintura, va a estar difícil con Roy Jones, güey. Ojalá me venga a noquear, güey. Va a ser más fácil. Es rapidísimo, güey, Roy Jones. Sí, parece correr. Es peor que correr. Estos güeyes que usa Roy Jones hasta... Es como si agarraras a Mbappé, güey. Cómo se hizo mierda la mano. Uf, es rapidísimo. Si sigue así, güey, pues round 3 está. No tiene estamina. Dale, pata, nos vemos al rato, viejo. Ánimo, gracias por pasar todo el ratito, güey. ¿Para ti, pata, esa caída o para ti? ¿Lo viste, güey? Dime, ¿lo alcanzaste a ver, hijo de la chica? Ah, güey. Ah, huevo.
Be clever what you're doing. Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths.
Do your business.
You let him back into the fight.
Let's do it.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Tiro la toalla. Tiro la toalla. Tiro la toalla.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way.
It's the end. Sir. This so much. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. You'd like to see more jabs. Got out of the way of that right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Situations like this target will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
I'll let let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Catch and shoot. Swing and a miss with the right hook. That hook doesn't score. Can't believe it. They are giving up. Well, the corner has thrown.
Win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. City centers hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a John Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this trallies out. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pakia. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton out. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting batted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Become your rivals, you know the hustle paid. You know you took your lemons and turn them to lemonade. I'm from money where the police are getting with you. And that's a true story, that's not something you just say. Undisputed, we're the undisputed ones. We want it to be gangster, yeah, we want it to be dons. We end up in the can and I don't mean a Rubicon. I've always been a champion, I've done this on my one. I've been running up hills, I've been banging out weights. I've been beating up the heavy bag, I'm training every day. Had to fight for these mills, had to lose a couple mates. Sacrifice after sacrifice, that's the only way.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Sergio Martinez at the middleweight limit, 160 pounds. He stands 5'8" tall, and his southpaw stance should cause a lot of problems. Sergio Roy.
This back.
listen, kid.